Today, let's discuss a critical question. How do you know you're right? The essence of investing is the present value of future cash flows. If you disagree with this, you can stop reading here. Every investor must face this soul-searching question. The future hasn't come yet. Cash flows haven't happened. They're just numbers on an Excel sheet, a judgment in your logic, an expectation about what's to come. How can you be sure the future cash flows you believe in will match reality? How do you know you're not just telling yourself a self-justifying story or making up an excuse to hold on to your position? This is the core of value investing. When every decision is anchored to a future that hasn't happened, how do we confirm our judgment is correct? First, we must let go of the illusion. Absolute certainty never exists. We have to accept an unavoidable truth. You will never predict future cash flows with 100% precision. Future cash flow is not a precise calculation. It's about being roughly right. You don't need perfect accuracy. As long as you're not wildly wrong, your investment will likely turn out fine. But paying too high a price is a different story. You can spend years working off an overvalued purchase. Think of Quichou Moutai at over 500, or Tencent at over 700 in years past. On the other hand, buying low doesn't guarantee correctness. The PE ratio only reflects the past and present. It doesn't necessarily predict future cash flows. Some companies see their PE rise as the share price falls. For example, Yanghai once traded at 15x PE, then fell sharply while its PE expanded to 40 by. So what is margin of safety? In my view, it has two parts. 1. Buying at a low enough price. 2. Understanding the business deeply enough, staying within your circle of competence. Price itself implies your circle of competence. If you don't understand the business, you can never truly know if its price offers a margin of safety. When you feel the margin of safety improving, it's not just about buying cheaper. It also means you understand the business better. We must always leave a sufficient margin of safety and never overpay. In hindsight, whether you bought cheaply becomes an undeniable fact. But judging value in the moment is the hardest part. To me, two conditions are essential. 1. The current PE ratio should not be too high, ideally no higher than 16x. 16x roughly represents the average return on capital across society. Buying with an expectation below that average makes little sense and offers insufficient safety. 2. You must truly understand the business and roughly visualize what it will look like in 10 years. As Li Lu put it, don't guess how great it will be in 10 years. See how poorly it can still survive in 10 years. In hindsight, missing a cheap opportunity because you didn't understand it is not a regret. Making money on something you don't understand is not something to praise.